and generous. Jesus!
No.
Someone's giving and generous.
There's two ways to. Let me break this down for you.
I'm broke already, and you've only given me 3.
What I mean by being given, right? Allowing me to give the full of yourself to me. Don't just give me parts and pieces. That's
I hear you.
We're full-grown adults here.
Yeah.
But when I mean generous, be generous with your knowledge. Be generous with your. And again, don't get me wrong. I'm into putting into financial consideration as well. But if you can show that we can do things together, maybe put a house together. Because if I can see you're willing to put in money and I'm putting in money, and I'm just putting in 75% or whatever, that's not going to work for me. So someone who has that give, and also charity, helping out people. I'm quite a charitable person as well. So someone who has a generous heart.
That's 4.
Was that 4? Oh wow. One more.
That's 3. Sorry, 3. You got 2 more, and one of them.
I was hoping you stay on that 4, man.
No, you got 3, and one of them, 2 more you got, and one of them better tell us what this guy looks like. All of this characteristic stuff, and then you see somebody with all them characteristics, and you go, "Oh, he's not my type." Yeah. So what's the man look like?
Someone smart.
Okay, smart.
He's definitely got to be smart. And
what does he look like?
What do you mean? Like, as in what, race or
height, size, teeth, all of that.
Well, he's got to have nice teeth, definitely. Look after himself, like clean, like hygienic. Your nails, your hair, your mustache, your beard, anything. You got to be hygienic.
Any race. What's your preference? Or you cool with anything?
Black. I used to be cool with anything, but more black.
Okay, cool. Because someone might be listening and they don't want to, if they're from India and they got all them, see what I'm saying? Oh my God. They got all them characteristics and you go, oh, my screen's frozen.
But can I be really clear? Like, you don't need to be a pretty man, none of that, because they don't.
No. If I'm pretty, now you're telling me I can't chat to you. It's not what you're telling. Listen. Just leave it where you had it because you was doing good. Yeah. Let's stay in good. Okay. So, have you been picky when looking for love? And why have you been picky if you have?
At times, I think it depends on which stage of my life I'm at.
Okay.
If I'm looking for something, most of the time serious, there's certain things that I look out for. There's like a common thread. Before, I used to want to just be with Ghanaian men because obviously I'm of a Ghanaian background. Again, because the traditional values, understand each other, but it doesn't always work out. So now
I know because there's fools in that are Ghanaian as well. So
damn right.
like every other country. Yeah, go on.
There's fools everywhere. So that was my main type, and also I was looking for that, and also someone who has compassion. I like compassionate people. That's definitely like a trait I look for. But I think as I get older, as I've gotten older, I look for people who are very ambitious, because as I look at the patterns, before I used to go with guys who were just like, they're cool at what they're doing, but they're happy to just, coast along. And for me, that's when I think they're getting too comfortable and not willing to put in the work. So if they're not putting in their work in their personal life or in their professional life, and you know what, by all means, I have no problem with people who are not ambitious. That's fine, that's you. But for me, it's not going to work for me.
Okay, so where have you been, like when you've been picky, where have you been picky? And what have you kind of maybe thought, you know what, that isn't a must. It's what I wanted, but it's not a must. Like, break that down for me.
Maybe with this might be a bit superficial.
No, hell yeah, just be honest. This is about
maybe with height. I'm quite a short person, and I used to be he has to be tall, he has to be 6 foot. No. That's always the case, because there's some amazing guys who are short. But to be honest, anyone's taller than me anyway, so he could, you know what I mean? Let me be real here. But if he's taller than me and he's not so tall for a man, then I can deal with that. That's not so important. As long as he is a man that I want in terms of his qualities, and he can definitely bring to the table, then I'm fine with that.
How close have you been to your ideal partner in the past? Regardless of if it's worked out or not, because whether it works out or not does not mean they're not ideal for you. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
One guy I was close with. But what I didn't like about him, he was a bit of a liar.
Sorry. Every man in the room was like, and? I'm joking.
No.
I'm joking. Okay, so he was a bit of a liar. Okay.
I can't. I mean, everyone lies. I get it, but these lies were just unnecessary. You know,
they're the worst lies. They're the worst lies.
Just unnecessary, like getting things for me I didn't even ask for. Why would you lie about these small little things? I used to work abroad in the Middle East, and I was DJing out there, and the guy I was seeing then, he was promising he'll come and see me. He even lied about the airport. And that airport doesn't, the plane airline doesn't even fly to that airport. So little things like that, I'm like, nah. I know I've seen people's comments, oh gosh, yeah.
So you're dating now. How long have you been dating this guy? And are you open to other dates while you're dating this guy?
No.
Why?
Because I've known him for a while. We had a little break because to be honest, last year wasn't a good time for me because my dad actually passed. So last year, thank you, there was a lot going on. So it wasn't really the right time, and we were bumping heads. We were both quite stubborn people as well. But he eventually came around and he understood and he compromised. So I like people that compromise. I've been with guys who didn't compromise with me. So this is quite a refreshing take. And he was willing to like bombard me. Like he got his cousin to call me. He sent me flowers. He was doing whatever it takes.
Did he send you the right airport information?
No, this is a different. No, this is.
I know it is. But I think that's a necessity now. We need the right airport if you're gonna date. If you're gonna date we need the right airport. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the right airport, the right address, all of that. And to me, I think that struck me. Okay, he's willing to change and not for me to change. He wants to change himself to improve, to be a better person in the relationship.
Now, is he exclusive to you as well? So has he said, I'm not dating anyone else, this is just us, and we'll see how this goes?
Yeah, we've made that very clear. So, because when we first, got together, it was very quick. We were like, let's take our time, but keep this exclusive in the sense of, let's not try and rush too many things because that's where it got muddled up in the first place. But we are exclusive.
All right.
We speak every day. We talk about our dreams, what we want to do.
And he makes you feel. Do you get that feeling? Is it positive?
Yes, he's so. You want to have times when I'm really feeling a bit not so confident, and he can read me. He can tell what I'm feeling, even on the phone, and he's so uplifting. And we talk about history. We talk about science. We talk about mad things.
Okay.
And his mind is what attracts me to him big time. He's so stupid smart, and I like a smart guy. He has a direction where he's going in life, and just the things we talk about. It's just on another level. All
right. Well, I hope it works out for you. And if it doesn't work out, your DMs are gonna be popping anyway. Because as soon as you came on here, somebody was like, "She's cute." To get me. So
bye.
I'm just saying. But beautiful, I will see you soon, man.
Thanks.
All right. God bless you. Stay tuned, right?
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Yeah. One down, 1,000 to go. Let's do it. Yeah. Are you too picky when looking for love? What is your type? Let's share. Let's talk. Let's debate. Let's get people on here that can express themselves. Hello.
Yes. You.
Hello. You are just wasting times.
Hi, Kojo.
Good evening. Ooh, you are all up in the camera, just like, hello, just. You good?
I'm fine. How are you? Very
I'm good,
interesting
Queen.
topic. Very, very interesting topic.
Okay, so
Asia's probably listening very closely because she's my girl.
Hey, a friend of Asia is a friend of ours. Okay, so welcome. Yeah. Now, what's your name? Sorry.
It's Kemi, but most
Kemi,
people know me as Kems.
good evening, Kemi.
Good evening.
Can you please, are you single?
Kind of, sort
Oh
of.
my,
Don't let Asia come
what
on.
is going on? What is, and you, hey, what is going on? Why did such a simple question get so complicated?
Maybe if I give you the history, why I'm just being cautious, because I was married, I've been divorced, I've got 2 children, and for me, I've been disappointed. You know, like the lady said earlier on, when you hit certain stages in your life, there becomes different things you look for in a person, especially when you have children. It puts a different twist to it. So that, for me, that's why I won't just say yes straight away, because I'm not a little kid anymore to be jumping into something.
So sticking to the topic, are you now saying that you're picky when this time around based on experiences, and what is your type now? Like, give me 5 characteristics of what your type is.
5. One of them is height. I'm quite a short person. I tend to want to be with somebody. By the time I wear heels, I can kind of get to
So you're now demanding something that you don't have. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Height.
Right.
No, absolutely. Go on.
Yeah.
Height.
Yeah. And then I personally like people who can keep my mind engaged, because I'm actually a very busy person. And if he's one of these people that keeps moaning, you're too busy, come on, you're gonna go, because I can't cope with that. You know, my attention span in a conversation, if you can't keep me engaged, then it's not worth it.
Yeah,
to be honest
I
with
hate
you.
that.
Also, I you know, someone like who's a go-getter, because I might have an idea, he might have something to add to it, and you know, that's the kind of person I need around me, that basically puts positive energy in anything that we come up with.
Amen.
I like people who read a lot, because I read books, all types of books.
Now you see, when you say read, yeah, you got to be very specific, because there's a lot of people that read, but I think you need someone that can read out loud.
More fiction, more, you know.
No. I'm talking about, no, you need someone that can read out loud. See, listen to me. My teacher is here from school. That is a whole nother level of reading. If somebody cannot read out loud, forget reading. Anybody can do silent reading in their head. But reading out loud,
you're supposed to communicate.
Yes,
you can't. Communication is a form of communication.
You cannot marry somebody that is in the car. What? You don't want a birthday card from them, boy. You don't want a birthday card from them. You know what I'm saying?
True that.
Okay, so those are the characteristics now. Now, based on obviously your experience of obviously being married before, you know, how have you shifted your demands in a partner? Like, in terms of, like, how have you shifted it?
When I was younger, I would say I was not as picky, because, you know, you're finding love and stuff like that. Right now, sub love, because I've done love before. It's more, for me, it's more, you know, companionship. Like I said, because the way I see it, my children are all going to go and leave. I don't want to be with somebody because I'm desperate, because I'm going to be lonely. No, I just want somebody that, like I said, will keep my mind engaged, and we can do things, even with the boys, especially when you have grown boys. You have to have somebody that can, you know, I'm not looking for someone to replace them, you know, as a father. I just want somebody to add value to them as well and be a mentor in their life. So I'm very picky. If I can't see those things, then I'm not going to spend time wasting, because life's too short as far as I'm concerned.
Well, that's fine. But so in the meantime, if you haven't found what you want, are you going on dates? Are you engaging? Because sometimes people say they're looking for something, but they're always at home. They don't go out unless they're trying to date Mr. Amazon. Yeah.
I go out. Like I said, I'm quite a busy person. I usually am on radios, because we're on break, on lockdown. I can't do.
Listen, I'm not one of those people that don't like promoting people. Say what you do now.
What I do, okay, I've got a show called Kick It with Kems on Tribe Over Radio, which I normally do, but we're on break at the moment because of lockdown. I actually work as an insurance broker. I deal with claims and all sorts.
Yes, this is the information your new husband needs. This information, yes.
Funny enough, Asia and we do. I'm a personal trainer. I run classes and stuff like that. But for the past 9 weeks, going into the 9th week, me and Asia have been waking up 6 o'clock in the morning, going to the park, doing our exercise sessions 6 days a week. have a rest one day if I can. So that's why I said I'm very proud. And I run events because of now the lockdowns happen, events have slowed down. So I have multiple sources of income. So really anybody that's going to be able to kind of match up.
They can't turn up with a bag of chips and a tracksuit.
Nah, ain't gonna happen. And one thing I will say, I love a man in a suit. Everything needs to, his belt, his shoes, everything needs to be on point.
A tracksuit.
No, a suit.
You know what leaf will be? You know what leaf will be?
No. So that's what I'm saying. At this stage in my life, I'm a bit more pickier than I would have been when I was younger.
Amen.
You know, so.
You know what? I'll tell you this, Kemi. I love the fact that, because some people look at themselves and they say, look, I was married, I've got 2 kids, and who's going to want me? There's a lot of women that create that picture, and you sound to me as somebody who's still got their life ahead of them, and you're positive because you know who you are, you know what you're tolerating. And to me, it don't matter if you have 10 kids. The way you carry yourself is very, very confident, and people love that shit. You get me? We hate excuses around here, so I salute you, Queen.
Thank you very much. That's what I like.
Asia, she has good friends, isn't it? This Asia. Hey, Kemi, love you.
I don't want her to come.